everyone, in this video we are going to see the picking and packing in RF device. Mostly we are using the picking and packing process in outbound deliveries, and let me go to the SAP screen, and I have already created a outbound delivery where we are going to perform this picking and packing for that particular delivery. In order to see the delivery we are using the T code /NVL03N, and here this is my delivery number. I have created a delivery against a sales order where I selected two line items. This line item 10 is a non-batch, non-serialized product, where line item 20 is a serialized product. So it means at the time of picking, we need to particularly provide the serial number details. What are the serial numbers you are going to sending to the customer? So here you can see two quantities. So you need to provide two serial number details at the time of picking. And let me also show you the sales order that I created, from which I created this particular delivery. This is my sales order. So here the two material 7 pieces. Now I am delivering partially to the customer. As of now, you see when the delivery just created, if we go to the status overview, we can able to see the status is not started. So the status is coming as A. Also the packing status is blank because there is no HU at the moment. And yeah, and here the picking plant and storage location is 3001 E100, which is EWM managed, and the moment when the delivery got created, it will distribute to EWM side. So that's why you can see when I'm going to the change mode of this delivery, system is showing delivery was distributed, therefore display only. And here you can see system is determining this warehouse number 301, which is my S4 side warehouse number, which is assigned to this particular plant and storage location combinations, right? So let us move to the EWM side where we will see this outbound delivery, and we will perform the picking activities and the packing, and later we will proceed with the goods issue steps. To process this outbound delivery, we need to go to transaction/n/SCWM PRDO, that is the T code, and under this T code we need to provide this delivery number under this logistic execution delivery and click on execute. Now you can see my delivery that is distributed to EWM site by a QRFC, and now it is showing it here. This section is my header section, and this is nothing but a replica of export side delivery. Most of the field values that is coming from the export side delivery. And here we are talking about the picking. The status is coming as not started, the packing status is not also coming as not started, then loading is also not started, then goods issue is also not started. So here the important thing to notice, the goods issue process cannot be performed in RF device. Unlike inbound delivery, we can perform the goods received in RF gun, but here in this particular outbound process we can't able to perform the goods issue in RF device. So for to perform this activity goods issue, we have to come back to this particular screen and we need to execute that transaction. But the picking, packing, we can execute this in RF gun as well as in this SAP GUI screen. So here again, if I come here, this is the item details. Here you can see the two line items detail flows to this delivery, and if I scroll to the right side, we can able to see the quantity details, and this particular line is a serialized product. That's why the serial number column is coming as C. So as of now, you know that when a outbound delivery distributed to EWM site, the first activity we need to perform is picking. To do the picking, we need a warehouse task, and that task will be assigned to the warehouse order. And that warehouse order, the warehouse operative will take and work upon it. So the creation of task that is manually possible, or also we can set up a PPF action, and the moment when the delivery got distributed, it will create this warehouse task automatically. So in my system the task creation is automatic, so my system created the task in the backend, and in if it is manually processed, then we have to go to follow on function, click on warehouse task, and we can create the task manually. So the two line item entries will be visible here. We need to select and click on create plus step, but in my case it is already created. Let me show that already created task. We need to click on this icon and click on display warehouse task. So here you can see two tasks created, and let me open it in a form view. And you can see this is my first product, and system is proposing this source bin from where we need to pick the product, and this task is assigned to this warehouse order 3550. Similarly, if I go to the next tab, next task, here you can see this is my product, the second product, two quantity, and here it is assigned to the same warehouse order number, and system is proposing to pick from this particular source bin. Let me go back to the layout. So here we need to select this task, and we can click on this puzzle icon. You can able to see again that two task is assigned to 3550. We can use this warehouse order to perform the activity, as well as we can use the warehouse request document. So this is the document number for this outbound delivery, and we are going to use this document number, or we can also use that warehouse order number to perform the picking activity. And one more thing, so the moment when the delivery got distributed to EWM side, the outbound delivery is called as ODO, outbound delivery order. And I will explain, there is one more document that will generate after the goods issue steps, which we called outbound delivery. I will explain it after processing, after doing the goods issue step. So let us proceed with the picking activity for this particular document number. And to do this, SAP provided a simulation T code for RF devices /o/scwm RF UI. We are currently talking about outbound process, so we need to click on outbound process. Here we can click on picking, and we can select, we can do the picking by this option. So mostly I just said warehouse request, by that also we can proceed, or by warehouse order number we can proceed, but I plan to proceed with warehouse request. So we can click on here, it will show this screen. And if I go back one step by clicking F7 button, there is one more way. We can directly click on manual selection, then selection by warehouse order, selection by warehouse request, and here also we can provide the warehouse request number. So my warehouse request number is nothing but this document number 2739, and hit enter. So once you hit enter, system will show a initial screen which is talking about the Pikachu. So Pikachu is a concept we need to set up at the packaging specification level, and here you can see my system automatically generate this Pikachu. So in warehouse, the operative will take a pallet, and he will go to the respective location in order to pick the product, and that pallet is having a number which we consider as a Pikachu. So this is my Pikachu. System automatically generate this Pikachu. So here we are not do nothing, we just need to validate and pick that particular pallet, and we need to go for the F4 next. In the next screen you can able to see my system proposed to pick my product from this source bin, and here my product is coming as this is my product, and the quantity is showing as one quantity we need to pick. So physically warehouse operative, he will reach out to this particular location, he will scan the barcode of the bin, and he will pick the product. So he needs to scan the particular product, and he need to confirm he picked one quantity, so he need to provide one quantity. And in the destination HU, he needs to scan the barcode on that Pikachu palette, and he need to enter the screen. and after that system will propose to put the product to the destination location. So here you can again see there is one more material. So system proposed me to put the product, pick the product again, this second product. So here I need to go to a separate location. After going to that location, warehouse operative need to scan the barcode of that location. Then particularly he needs to pick this product by scanning the product barcode. And here one thing to notice is, so here a serial number field is coming as C, but if you look into the previous one item details, it was not coming that time because it is a serialized product and that is a non-batch and non-serialized product. And after by this way we can identify which one is serialized or which one is non-serialized. So this is actual quantity. I mean, how much quantity we need to pick to quantity, and we need to the warehouse operative needs to take place that product on the PKU by scanning the barcode on the PKU. Just need to enter. And you as of now, I said the second line item is a serialized product. So we need to particularly provide what serial number we need to pick. So currently whatever it is in inventory for this product and in that particular location, the warehouse operative need to pick and provide the serial number details. So let me uh, provide the serial number details and what is currently available in the stock. Just give me a second. So currently in stock, these two serial numbers are available. So in physically, let's say I found this particular serial number. So I'll just need to scan the barcode of the serial number, or I can also type it. So after providing the serial number, we need to hit enter. And again, we need to provide the another serial number and hit enter. So you can see the values coming as 2 upon 2. Initially it was 0 upon 2. Now let's say by mistake we entered an incorrect serial number. How to delete that? So we again need to enter the serial number, incorrect serial number, and once we input this value, then we need to hit enter. So you can see a X mark is coming in the beginning of the serial number, and we can click on delete option. So system will delete that value. Yeah. So now we just provided the two serial numbers and we need to click on F1 save. Now in this screen system will propose where to bring the product and placed. So system here proposed the GI zone, which is nothing but the area near to the gate inside the warehouse. So physically the person will bring that pallet in a trolley and he will place in the GI zone, he will scan the barcode, then he particularly scan the barcode again before placing into that particular GR zone. And once we scan the barcode for that destination HU, our picking activity is completed. And at the time of picking, system is creating the pick HU automatically. That's why by default, the packing activity is also completed once we complete the picking activity. So let me show you this delivery in this screen again, in this SAP screen. So you can see my picking activity, it was not started, now it is completed along with the packing status because the Pikachu is created by the system automatically. And if I go to the HU tab, we can able to see this is my Pikachu. And let's say we are not going to ship this particular HU. For to ship to the customer, we are going to use another handling unit and we need to do a repacking. So to do repacking, we need to again go to the RF screen. We need to repack this HU, or we need to move the product from one pallet to another pallet. Also we can move one particular product from this pallet and place into another pallet. That also we can do in the repacking steps. So let me go to the RF screen again and show you the repacking procedures. So again, as of now we completed the picking step. To do the packing, or I called it as a repacking, we need to go to outbound process again, and we need to click on packing. Here you can see there are a lot of options are coming, and if I click on the drop down arrow, there are other options are coming as well. I'm going to explain about this 6 button: manual repack HU item and manual repack all HU item. So here manual repack HU, in this case we are going to repack the current pallet. So we are going to put our current pallet on top of a big pallet. So it is kind of a child and parent pallet. So let me do it, and I will just show you after the packing, and it will be easy to understand. So here we need to click, and in the initial screen it is asking for the source issue. The person who is in the GI zone, he will just scan the barcode on the current PKHU, and he need to scan this value, and after scanning you need to click on enter. So now system will ask you where to put the where to put this pallet, what is your destination HU. So in this case we need to create a destination HU first, then we can input that destination HU in this particular field, because we don't have a destination HU, we have not created it yet. So you can see these, there are more buttons coming here: HU overview, and this item list, HU creation button, then F12 query. So let me show you what are these buttons. So F12 query is nothing but these are the overview details. Let me just show you HU overview. In HU overview, it will show where this current HU is lying, number of items on it, and yeah, total weight of the HU and these details. And if I go to item list, it will show currently what are the products lying inside that original in source HU. And you can see my two product, this one and this one, is currently lying on this particular HU. And if I go back, then this button we mostly use to create a new destination HU. If you already created a destination HU, you can directly provide the value. If we have not created yet, then we need to click on HU creation. Okay, so now this is my consolidation group, this is coming automatically, and here it is again asking for the destination HU. We have not created it, so we need to click enter again, and here it is asking if you want to create a new destination HU, then provide the packaging material, whether the new destination HU will be a pallet or any other packaging material. Then you provide this packaging material manually. So the packaging material currently I'm using is EWM S4 PAL 00, which is nothing but a pallet, and on which area you want to create that HU. So currently we are working this repacking work in the GI zone. So I'll just type GI zone here, and you can see my system just created a new HU with a new number. So now my source HU will be packed inside this new destination HU. Let me just hit enter. Now let me go back to this delivery and refresh this. So definitely it will just vanish and replace with the newly created HU. So you can see my number just changed to with a newly created HU. And let me go to show you the HU how it looks. So this is my parent HU, and if I open this drop down, you can see this is my child HU. This is nothing but my pick HU created at the time of picking process, and inside of this my product is there. So you can consider this, let's say this is my pallet, this is my carton, and inside of that carton this two product is available. So this is the concept of it. And now let me do one thing, let me delete this, and let me unpack this, empty it, and save it again, so that we'll start from the same condition from this particular HU with other options as well. Currently this product with my two initial pick HU, and let me again proceed with the next options. So my 1373 coming back again. So manual repack HU, we are repacking the current HU with another destination HU. So we are moving the source HU on top of a destination HU. So here this option manually repack the HU item and manually repack all HU item. If this particular option, we can move all the product from one pallet to a new pallet. For example, currently my product lying in this pallet 1737, and I am going to move this two line item to a new pallet. In that case, we need to select manually repack all HU item, and again we need to provide the source HU. This is my source HU, and it is asking for the destination HU. If you are already having a destination HU, we can able to provide the number here, else we can create it again. So HU overview item list, it is same. We can click on HU creation. System is asking for destination, we don't have now, we need to create it. Again the same step, we need to provide the packaging material and the destination we as a GI zone. Here you go, a new HU got created, and it is pre-filled after once it is created. Now we need to hit enter so that my product from this source HU, whatever the product currently lying, will directly transfer to this HU. Let me just hit enter. Now let me go back to this delivery and refresh it again so that you can see this will be replaced by the new HU number. 1373 replaced by 1395, and if I go back and go to this pack transaction, here you go, initially it was 1373, now it is just replaced with this newly created issue. So these two material just transport to my this new pallet. Now there is one more option, manually repack HU item. Let's say currently in my pallet we have two line item 10 and 20, and I want to move line item 10 from the source HU to a new HU. So in that case we need to use this particular option, repack HU item, and we need to provide the source HU. My source HU just changed because I created a new HU and moved all of my product. So now this becomes my source HU. I just need to hit enter. So it is asking like what is your product, which product you want to move, and for this you can click on item list, and we can let's say we are trying to move the serialized product of to a new HU. We can click here. We can copy this material number, and physically the person can scan the product barcode, and he can just provide this in this particular field and hit enter. So system showed okay, there are two quantity available. So let's say I am going to move the full quantity, and destination HU, what is my destination HU I want to move. I have not created the destination HU, so let me create the destination HU first. I'll go to HU creation, and here I need to provide the packaging material again, my destination bin GI zone, and enter. So you can see system created a destination HU where my product, this particular serialized product, will move to this destination HU from this source HU. And like I said, it is a serialized product, that's why the serial number field is coming as C. Now we need to go to the serial number button. We need to provide what serial number we are moving, and we can also provide the serial number details here. We can scan the barcode, enter, and here you go, enter it again, and save it. Now that we provided the serial number, the next step is to hit enter only. Yep, system just moved my second line item, the serialized product, into the newly created HU. So if you click on this F3 item list, now system will show only one quantity available, one line item available. And if I go and refresh this delivery, here you can see two entries created, two HU created, and if I go to this alone function and pack, here you can see my two HU each having the line item 10 and 20. So this is how we can do the repacking in RF gun. So this particular screen also we can able to do the repacking in this SAP GUI screen. And now we just completed the picking and packing. The next step is goods issue. So we just need to do the we will physically load the product from the GI zone to the truck, and we will click on the goods issue button. And once we click on the goods issue button, system will remove the stock, physically remove the stock from system. And also it will trigger the delivery note and packing list printing from the system, which we are going to hand it over to the hand it over to the truck driver, and we will release the truck. So this is the step. Let's do it. We need to click on the goods issue button, and we can complete the goods issue. So if you have a doubt like why we have not completed the loading is mostly coming in case of yard management and transport management concept. So if your yard management is active, then loading is mostly relevant. If it is not active, it is not mandatory. Without this also we can proceed. So in my case, I have not enabled that transport management, yard management concept, so I can proceed with the goods issue. So now you can see the goods issue is completed. My stocks are out of the system now. And the moment we click on the goods issue, system creates another document in the EWM side, which we call outbound delivery. So now if I click on outbound delivery, you can able to see this is another document number which is created. So there are two documents. The moment when it is distributed to EWM side, the document we call outbound order, outbound delivery order, ODO. And the moment when you click on the goods issue, system create the document called outbound delivery. This is a mandatory document. Without this, ERP will never know whether the goods issue posting happened in EWM site or not. Because after the creation of this OD, system only trigger the PPF actions, which sent this information that the goods issue is already completed in the EWM side. And this information will go once this document got created in the system. Yeah. So let me show this particular delivery in the S4 side. And initially I showed the status overview where the goods movement status was A, now it is C, and the packing status it was blank, now it is C, because we just packed this product in a particular HU, so that's why it is coming as C. And if I click on this pack icon, we can see what is my packaging materials. So these two HUs that got created, this is not this will be coming in the packing list print output. What are the packages? Yeah. And if I show the document overflow also, we can see the material document and this HU details that is coming to the S4 site to update the details. So this is the steps we are performing in RF gun for the picking activities and uh, packing activities. And I want to remind you again that goods issue is not a step we can execute in RF gun. We have to execute this in Fury tile or in SAP GUI. That is only possibility here. So that's all from my end. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section so that I can help you cover those topics in my upcoming videos. Thank you.